Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tua look good in his gold and black.
Of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Man, who watching my preseason?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods
of time. No, I'm saying who's watching it.
Without a top
somebody watching it.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Preseason, man. NBA season. Shit, I wasn't even looking at each other. I ain't got five. I'll be upset.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out comes Washington here offensively, and their man under center, Dwayne Haskins, a number 15 pick out of Ohio State in 2019.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And they run with Jacobs on first down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
I wish you called me out like that. Shit.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Jacobs. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
I like that piece.
Frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense.
I like that piece. So it's going to be me and you. It's going to be me and you.
Teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Yeah, I got a QB. I got a QB now.
26 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running.
I got a QB now. It's over.
So difficult to cover.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 30.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Dillon. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Tua, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From a yard out, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Who watching my game, bro?
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team,
Here he go.
this is how we prepare.
Yo, be quiet, bro. Everybody don't know that.
I told you guys, it's just like a boxer.
All right, peace. Be quiet, bro. Everybody don't know that, bro.
Now we get to turn it all loose.
Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No, don't be quiet, man.
Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable.
Hey, it's my fault, though, I set a trend. All my boys follow that shit now.
You don't want to get behind the sticks because then
all my boys
the
play like me, too.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mark is starting to play like it. I know CJ definitely do. No, not that CJ.
For the backup quarterback.
I'm talking about Titans, the one you had to sign in.
Now with a 3rd down situation.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
Hey, Mark.
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down, Love. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They got some.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end,
I'm eating, man.
Oh, that was a tough one.
And winds up getting buried.
I'm trying to eat my salad, man. And besides, I ain't trying to get too hurt either. Huh? What?
It'll be 37 yards there on the
I said no. I said no.
Take over with a new set of downs. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And that last drive was so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
Well,
So now
I got Jalen Hurts in the game.
You've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them.
You must got somebody after you, T.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Drake. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 27-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Hey, that's good to hear, though.
Fabian Moreau.
Hurts pass intercepted by.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Offensive.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Joseph. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
A lot of niggas need that down here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as
I swear.
Jabari Zuniga drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for
what you do
back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
what you do to get yours like that?
For the QB, right? In this case,
definitely. Yeah. You know how many cars like that get stolen every day down here?
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Man, every day is one of them.
Also into field goal range at the 28.
And they looking for those challenging charges. They're looking for those.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see it?
Hey, I'm sure you didn't see it, bro. This man was at the bank. He was at the bank at like 12 o'clock at night. A charger pulled on him, and the other dude hot dog and took his G-Wagon.
No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime.
While he was at the ATM.
All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Here's Oliver. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Yeah, I heard this man say this Corvette, this man, he was at the ATM in his G-Wagon. And then the charger pulled up, and the man, the passenger hopped out and took his shit.
Maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah. This man who got a Corvette, he said to do that. Because he said it go off like your weight of the seat now. Like, you can have the car can go off, like, it measures, like, it go off your weight, basically.
Now a carry for Dillon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I mean,
Gain of 13, it's a first down. They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
That nigga say he need the heat.
Inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16
I'll be
yards
down
and a
to lead.
first
I'll be
down
down to
again.
lead on my head. Man, yeah.
And he'll toss this one incomplete.
That niggas be ready.
No options, he throws it away. Ball on the 42 as they come
Now
on
what?
2nd and 10.
What's that? Oh. So that should be it.
Sets up to throw it.
Look, bro, look at Jay. Oh, he's a fucking bad.
By Ronald Darby. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
You gonna see?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get there.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive
I might for real. I'm just scared I don't want him to get hurt.
It normally is.
Not a lot of positive
far. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be
I already know.
What say you, Mr. Referee?
It's hot out here right now.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
That penalty.
Taking it about the 16. It's a return of 4.
Just have some reaching distance. I mean, bro, it ain't even that bad, bro. They just breaking in cars right now. It ain't even bad. They just breaking in cars. Number 2. Bro, they just breaking in cars. Bruh.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the end.
They ain't
the
doing nothing but breaking the cars,
put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is...
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So that now back-to-back drives, CD, that have ended with an interception.
I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
On first down, here's Love. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back.
Yeah.
Sometimes when he goes up the middle,
that's all they're doing out here right now.
In there, and then he pops out for 10,
20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Give him 10 yards.
Oh, he needs his ass
keeper,
for
and it'll lead to a second down.
He needs his ass for it. He needs his ass for it.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Man, this shit is bad.
Love. And give him about
I ain't even gonna hold you
to
to it. Having a 3 on home, bro. Come out.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and...
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to take off with it. The ball comes out, and it looks like Steeler football. It is.
The quarterback.
You know, this is the regular season partner. We'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without
hey, it's the tour, so.
Got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
So we got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look.
What?
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. On the carry, it's Love. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
He could have taken down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football.
I like that.
On EA
I mean, they help.
Sports. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. On first down, Drake. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Where the coffee at?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa rolling to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, it's Drake, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
It's 6:45.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll run on first down. Drake, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tackles.
I would have sprayed that bill in my head for a couple million. What are you talking about?
To give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
I go take that meal.
So now you don't march off the full 15, right?
Man, I take that meal and go fix it. What are you talking about?
That's precious real estate given up.
And he's going to get him about 3
take that
yards.
meal and go fix it. Be on the beach somewhere.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst
He
thing
talking
in the
about
world.
Carlo
You're going to
Boozer.
run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Two and out, 3rd and goal.
That boy Chase Young, hell, boy.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
CPU.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
The score is Steelers 10, Washington
gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now Washington down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute 50 remaining. You can't say the preseason
everybody
isn't
money
interesting.
hungry.
This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. To start the drive, but that one incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
You can't make it.
So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. In the 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Down to an knee goes Tua, and that should just about do it.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers are winning.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the little go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light years to catch my buzz. He's right here.